Through my passion and knowledge for wrestling, I become an expert at the high school and collegiate level. Wrestling is the sixth most popular sport in the world. Wrestling can date back to the ancient Greeks and Olympians. Two people would wrestle, and to win, the opponent would either have to drop down to a knee or both shoulders would have to touch the mat. Wrestling meets could last anywhere from an hour to 24 hours. This type of wrestling is known as Greco-Roman style or freestyle, which is still popular today and still in the Olympics. The high school and collegiate wrestling is what you call folk style. Folk style wrestling is different from freestyle since in freestyle you cannot take down the legs, while in folk style leg takedowns are allowed. In folk style wrestling, there's usually 2 3-minute periods with no breaks in between. You can win by a pin, which is having both shoulders touch the mat, or you can win by points. In high school level, it takes 3 seconds for both shoulders to touch the mat for a pin, and collegiate level, it takes 1 second. Points you can earn, you can get 2 points for a takedown. You can get near fall points, which is putting your opponent on your back for a certain amount of time. You can get 1 point or up to 3 points for that. An escape is worth 1 point, and a reversal is worth 2 points. Usually, matches are won more by pins than by points. I became an expert in wrestling because I wrestled since I was 3 years old, and I always try to get back on that when I can. My family's big into wrestling. If there's any broadcasts of wrestling programs going on, me and my family sit down and watch it. During my wrestling career, I wrestled varsity for about 4 years, and before varsity, I was an AAU state champion in Iowa. So wrestling has been a part of me for a long time. And before I came to UNI, I was offered a full ride scholarship to Luther College in Decorah for wrestling until I dislocated my hip at the state or going to state for wrestling in Iowa. Why I became an expert in wrestling is through my family. Both my cousins wrestled at my high school. I looked up to them as a role model, and I kind of want to follow in their footsteps. And when I was little, during practices, the wrestling coach would be there at high school, and he was like my biggest influence in wrestling. He would be there by my side, Matt's side, when I was younger, and that relationship with him grew as I became older and started wrestling at high school. I look up to the high school wrestling coach now as like my role model, as he loves the sport through his battle with MS, and he always told me that he always wanted to pass down passion to the sport to the littler kids, and that's what I want to do when I become older. Through many years of wrestling, wrestling has become a big, big spot in my life through the knowledge and history and achievements through wrestling. And what I want to do with wrestling when I get older is have my expertise and teach it down and pass it down to the younger generation.